Bus stopped, told us to get off. Don't know where we are. Well, hour and a half later, we're at Mega Grand World. Not sure why, but about to find out. Definitely has potential. That's about all I can say. It's got potential. Needed that. So the first pass of the mission was to head down Hanoi Road and wait for the O2. I think O3 as well, maybe even O1. It'll say Ocean Park on there, so we'll be, that one doesn't. On a really nice air-conditioned bus that come every 20 minutes. I've worked it out. Yeah, very comfortable. Pretty cold, to be quite honest. They did say free, but it's not free. Nothing's free. And 8,000 each. So the Vin bus is full electric, and we caught the 02 bus, Vin bus, to Ocean Park. Did some research, and most of these places are still empty, but they run for about $1 million US, so that's probably the reason why they're empty. Well, the bus stopped, they told us to get off, and we're in the middle of Ocean Park, which was the destination on the bus, but it's not actually the destination we want. We want Mega Grand World. This whole thing is called Ocean Park. There's Ocean Park 1, 2, and like I saw before, the man-made beaches. So, got to get a grab to the second part of the...
Which is a bit cheaper than...
As you can see outside, it doesn't look like Mega Grand World at the moment. Like, we're just outside the Ocean Park. It's just like we're back in the bush. Yeah, you can understand why it's not really on the tourist trail yet. Getting here was enough of a hassle. We should have got to grab the whole way. Like, it only cost us $10 to come the whole way. It cost us $5 from the bus stop. Well, hour and a half later, we're at Mega Grand World. Not sure why, but about to find out. Does look quite colourful, interesting. So this is the little Venice, I'm imagining. You see the gondolas coming up here. Busy. Not sure we're going to get a gondola. Not sure I'm going to get a feed either, or a beer. What the hell's going? Why build this and no one comes here? It's just empty. Watch your step. It's colourful. It's lots of things, but one thing it's not busy. We have a knack of finding places that no one else does. Sometimes I wonder why. Other times I don't. Sometimes they're shit. But you know, we got gondolas here. We'll have to get one of those in a second. I think it was only about $6 US or something, so we'll find out in a second. I just want to get something to eat first, which looks like it's going to be a struggle. Yeah, I want more than nuts, darling.
We'll just put some nuts.
Yeah. Still looking for somewhere to eat. We did sit. There's a bar there, but just sold hot pot. I'm not really in the mood for a hot pot. Must be something else around. Maybe there's not. Camel beer. I've seen Camel beer before. Must be their local brew. This place is huge, but some of the architecture is quite impressive. Like the bridge over there looks something out of the 1600 medieval, or recreated, of course. So I think we'll stick on the same path we were going.
Do you want to go and have a look up there?
Huh?
Want to have a look down there?
Why would down there be any different to down there?
It might be open along there. As opposed to here. Because I can see people there.
Yeah, possible. Looks like it. Sorry guys, no, this is making stunning TV. But yeah, we didn't know what to expect either. Definitely has potential. That's about all I can say. It's got potential. Doesn't have much of a vibe or a feeling. I've seen 2 foreigners and a couple of locals getting around. Can't be worried about the standard of food out here. I suppose it'd be fairly good. It's going to be fairly good. Maybe seafood. That's 1 fish in the tank. Oh, a couple of fish. BB Bistro. Generally don't like to eat in places where the locals aren't hanging out, but I don't think there is any locals here. All a big future town. Bit stunned actually. I thought there'd at least be local people here. Yes, it's unbelievable. Stuff they got hanging around like just a big sailboat in the pond in the river there. Got a few people in there. Looks like it's gonna have to be the go. Got Left beer. Oh, I wonder how expensive that is. Beautiful beer. As you can see, it goes on for a fair way. Very colourful.
Gondola. It's powered.
Yeah, rightio. Nothing like authenticity.
He's not rowing you.
Nah. Yeah, so we'll pop in one of those soon. Like I said, but we're on the mission to eat. This is just to the outside of Ocean Park 3, and it's where you've got traffic, so there's a bit more flow through traffic, so there's a few more places open on the outside here. Inside was pretty scary. I don't know how anyone can make money with no one going in there.
Oh.
Far, but I don't want far. I want grilled meat. Not really sure what most of the places are serving, so we found this Toki chicken. So I haven't had any fast food chicken here yet. Looks like a bit of a Popeye rip-off because it's got pasta as well as normal fried chicken. And so everything's in Vietnamese. I don't think they speak. Yeah. We'll give it a go. And not real sponsor on service. Di wants pasta.
Can I have one of those? Yes, one spaghetti. Yeah.
And one combo.
Yeah. Okay, you buy by cash? One.
No, cash.
Bank transfer?
Yeah, it's okay.
Bank transfer?
Bank
No, we don't have a Vietnamese bank account. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. All right.
That was a failed mission. Don't take credit card. I don't think anyone else is going to take credit card either.
It's okay if we go. we go and eat at that other place?
So many shops closed, and even the ones that are opened, they look closed. There's like nothing going on in there. I just don't think this is going to work for a while. Maybe in 10 years, but what are they going to do for 10 years?
It's not geared for tourists as well.
Yeah, no, it's not really set up for tourists.
Because nothing's in English. It's all in Vietnamese. So. Bring cash.
Yeah.
They don't accept card.
It's a bit of a catch-22. Won't get people here if the restaurants aren't open, but if the restaurants aren't open, you won't get people here. So you can see down the street there, like there's probably 50 aside of those terrace houses, and they're all pretty much abandoned, like the restaurants here. But I think Vin Homes has a fairly large bank account. They might be related to VinFast Motor Company. I need to check that. I'll let you know on the screen later on. Because, yeah, this would be hemorrhaging money. You couldn't be charging people rent. They're not even open, so... It's a Friday. It's not like it's a Monday or Tuesday. Like, maybe tomorrow. There are chairs outside them, so it's possible they open on weekends, but I'm not coming back to find out. That's for sure. Okay, so I did a little bit of quick research, and Vin Corp owns Vin Homes, VinFast, and also VinCom, and a few other things. So it's the major communications, all the electric cars and motorbikes. So they're a fairly big corporation, has a bit of a financial backing through Singapore as well, which they probably think it's a bad investment right now, this place, that's for sure. Anybody else has got the information, please put it in the comments and give us a bit more enlightenment on what they were trying to achieve here, other than bankrupting small business owners, which looks like it's the only thing that's going to happen here. There's a big pub over there. It's fairly busy, but yeah, a quick look at the menu, and the food was like 300,000. It was ridiculous. It was like more than Australian food. It's like $20 for a little hot pot. Hello. Takoyaki. Takoyaki for a while. Where's Diane? Takoyaki, as you've probably seen in my Japanese videos, we're making takoyaki ourselves a few months ago in Japan. Alright, so here we are though. Well, check this out. This has to be the highlight of the day. I have absolutely no idea what this is all about. Dressed up in Venetian costumes. Must be hot as anything inside those. It's 40-degree heat out there. Jugglers going off at the back. Oh, he's dropped one. Recovered well. Yep. I must be pretty disappointing just performing to us two, because there's no one else here. Again, we're just, yeah, speechless at why they would put on such an extravagant, expensive production. And no one here. Only in Vietnam would they be racing up the gondolas. Water looks very Vietnam green. It's the colour I'm using now for the lakes and rivers. It's called Vietnam green. There's no reason why it should be that dirty. There's no one here to make it dirty. Camel beer. Keep seeing the sign. I haven't seen the beer. Might try and get a beer over here. Yeah, beer? Saigon, is it cold? Cold. How much? 30. Thank you.
Scotty got his cold beer.
Right, my yeah. Need this.
Watch a man smile.
Needed that. Here, well, we did come here to do this, but it doesn't look very enjoyable. Like, it's stinking hot. Hey, enjoy yourself, guys. It's like you need a beer. Yeah, it's like a tourist show. Check out the idiots on a boat in the sun. Like, that is a reason not to go. Recommend it? Yeah. looks too hot. I'd rather drink beer. So that interesting little architecture we saw before is actually a bridge to K-Town. So we're brimming with excitement to see the next stage of this adventure. Of course, I had to be climbing stairs. You can see how they won the war. They were freaking fit. All they do is walk everywhere, up, 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 up. I did see in the distance before, it looked like a bit like the Greek Colosseum, and it looks like the next stage. They're going to obviously copy the Greek sort of theme. Looks like their next go. In K-Town now, new K-Town. And we're expecting pretty much the same as the other side, really. I can't see it being any, yeah, there's even less people here. Whoa.
It's a red teddy box.
K-Food, Kong Cafe, the old Kong, British telephone box. Yeah, that's very Korean. We'll go down here. Why not? Try and get out of the sun. And just a little bit different, they sell hot pots and buncha. Yeah, not really a hot pot fan. And the buncha, had the best buncha in Hanoi yesterday, and yeah, it was alright, but it's just not my jam. They could just be fake storefronts just to make it look busy, I don't know. But they've got the more your Korean architecture compared to the other side, which had the Italian architecture. I don't know if you've been here at night time, I would love to hear from you, so please put a comment at the bottom and let me know if this place livens up at night time. I don't see how, because there's no one here, there's no one here. Would look quite pretty at night, I would imagine, with the lights on. Another thing that I actually noticed this morning was a lot of electric cars, bikes and buses, but I've not seen a solar panel anywhere. Not a one. In our travels in 5 weeks, not one solar panel. So whether the Western world's being lied to about solar panels being sold by China, or they know something that we don't know, I don't know. And they've got to charge as electric vehicles, and it's kind of pointless using coal-fired power stations to charge electric vehicles all the time.
How do you think they're doing it?
Well, now you've had time to digest your banh mi dye. How was it?
A 4 out of 10.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't miss much.
Yeah. When you've been eating really good banh mi's, it's
yeah, it was
like yesterday.
It was bread on egg. It was an egg on bread. It wasn't like
he did try and toast it, so give him kudos for that.
Toasting it. Could even cross the road without any sort of dramas. There's only a few cars going past. So we've got Venice City coming up. I'll just get you a little bit closer. So we've got Venice City. It's pretty much all residential. It's just a colossus of high-rise. It's about, how far from the city are we? We're about 25 kilometres. So it's not close to the city, but it's its own city. We don't want to go in there at all because it looked very, you see earlier in the video when we got dropped off by the bus, it was just empty, waiting for people to move in, so they just keep building it. I would imagine this would be a little bit more developed. I did see a few Airbnbs in this area, and they were only about $30 a night or something, so it was quite inexpensive. Again, you can see it's fairly empty. There's not cars bustling around and scooters. It'll probably be a no scooter zone, or might be electric bikes only. I imagine. I don't reckon they'll let the motorised scooters in there. You can see like the beach in there again. There's a VinFast development. You would imagine that they only allow the VinFast sort of electric vehicles in there. Vin School, not messing around with their Vins.